my lesbians that are here, people who are still questioning themselves, everyone that's here. Let me explain why I wore ibheshu. Yes, I was responding to Ungizwe. That was the main thing, right? So let's call it what it is. Let's not run away from it. I was responding to Ungizwe. But I need you to remember, when my ancestors were fighting, they were fighting wearing ibheshu. When they felt threatened, bebegqoka ibheshu and they would go and fight. When my ancestors had to declare something, bebefaka umvunulo, bebevunula, they would wear traditional clothing and go deal with the battle. Mabeyolwa impi ibiliwa kugqokwe umvunulo. Even mangabe sidlala yabolo induku, makudlalwa induku. That's a umvunulo, and you go out there and you make your statement. That's what I know my culture to be. I could be wrong, and I'm very okay with being taught. If I'm wrong, someone can come and teach me and say, no, Dominic, you're wrong. But that's my understanding, right? Whether you're fighting a battle because we are bonga, ekaya, ulwanabad, a battle is anything. A battle is different for all of us. I find my battle was someone that was telling me that I don't belong. My battle was someone was telling me that I should not be umzulu. My battle was a man that was telling me that I should not be. I should not be anything. Melengibe, a thing that does not have culture, that doesn't have ancestors, that doesn't have an ancestral bloodline. And unfortunately, whether you want to scream, whether you want to cry, whether you want to lay your life on the line, whether you want to go and hold Ngizwe and suck him on the face, it does not change the fact that I am a Zulu person, and therefore I will wear and adorn myself in traditional regalia. I've never worn ibheshu in my life. I am 32 years of age. I have never once worn ibheshu, but it felt that it was time. It was time that I reminded my bully to say, hey, I am gay, I am Zulu, and I'm proud of who I am. And I walked out. And when I walked, guys, what y'all saw in that video is nothing. I think there's about 4 videos of me wearing ibheshu that are trending. Those videos don't tell you what happened. There was maybe 10,000 people, and I was walking. I need you to close your eyes and imagine it, because maybe you can't visualize it if you're not there. Think about 10,000 people. I don't know how many, a lot of them. Think about all of them in one street, and I'm in the middle. I was the only person that was in full traditional regalia that I saw. There could be someone else, I didn't see them. And I walked through the street. It was about 2 kilometers of walking, if not 3. I walked on top. People were screaming from the bottom right on top, because why? As gay people, we understood what was happening. As lesbians, we understood what was happening. As trans people, we knew what was happening. As people who were smart enough that were at Pride, we knew what I was declaring. When I walked through the streets, I didn't walk through the streets. Yes, they're threatening to kill me. It's okay. They must go. Yes, I'm getting messages left, right, and center being told how they're going to unalive me. That's okay. And I've always said this ever since I started being here. If my life must end so that another queer person's life must be better, I'm ready for that. My blood can run through the streets of South Africa. I am okay with that. But I can guarantee you, another gay person that's going to come behind me is going to have a softer life. Is going to have a better life. Is going to live a better life because of the struggles that I did. I didn't wear that beshu because I was bored. I could have worn any designer on planet Earth. I decided to wear that because it was protest. So if you are upset, Stando Sami, if you are sitting here and you're watching and you're disgusted by the fact that I was wearing a beshu, Tan, uzoba strong. Uzoba strong, baby. There's nothing you're going to do about it. Gay people have culture. Xhosa people watched a doctor wear their culture, and they are proud. All the Xhosa women and all the Xhosa men are so excited. I think Dr. Rainbow. Ne? Oh, Dr. Rainbow is being celebrated by all the Xhosa people. All of them. They are celebrating him. Them. I want to use the word them. They are celebrating them. My Zulu people have started a whole page on Facebook on how I should be unalived. Go to Facebook, baby. They are discussing how and when I should be unalived. My Zulu people, but you are proud of your culture. I displayed your culture. It's on TV. Your culture is in newspapers. Your culture is everywhere. I displayed it. Instead of being proud, nifuna ukungibulala ngibulaleni. I am as stubborn as you guys. Ningasitshela ukuthi you're Zulu men and women and you're the only ones who are stubborn. I am as stubborn as you. I am also Zulu. You are not the only Zulu person. Lenkani onayo nami nayo. Ungathi Fuseki, ungathi banibani akushintshi lutho ibheshu sazowagqoka. And you know what? I encourage all the gay people that are on this live. If you have money, if you have coin, please find umama wesintu odayisa into zesintu. Don't go to a big company. Go to a mother. Thola umama wenza into zesintu uhamba ukhipha imali yakho as a gay person and go buy. Sell out amabheshu. Athengeni onke. And the one thing I know, gay people have money. Hambani nowathenga onke ke ngoba benjalo nje babela, they can't even fund anything. They can't abakwazi nokukondla ingane, abakwazi nokusiza ingane, abakwazi nokuthi bathathe ingane bazisesikoleni, bakwazi ukuhlanganyela ukuthi akubulawa uDominic ngibulaleni. My legacy will live even after I'm dead and gone. Then uzaca niyowazi noma sengifile noma ngangibulala nginendaba. My gays, my lesbians, it is time to take your pockets and make the loudest statement. Even if you don't. Legacy, yes. What do you think I'm doing? This is a legacy. What the fuck do you think I've been doing for the past 4 years? It's a legacy. The fact that you are here trying to humble me is a legacy, baby. The fact that you are here wanting to tuga me, is legacy. Oh, ngiyantununka.